Good morning, my dear students. What a beautiful word it is. And let us all thank God for showering His blessings and love upon us by reciting this prayer.
शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे, हर बुराई से बच के रहे हम, जितनी भी दे भली जिंदगी दे, वैर होना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन में बदले की होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते में हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना।
Yes, children, in that last two video lessons, we have read the chapter Sir Isaac Newton and the Apple. Today, I will give you a brief summary of the chapter, and this will be followed by the animation of the chapter. We will review again through the animation, right? Beta, Sir Isaac Newton was a great thinker, observer, and a great scientist. He always used to think that about the things, why do they happen. Once in autumn season, he was lying under the apple tree and an apple dropped on his head. Instead of thinking that, oh, what it happened, he thought that why did the apple fell down. And while thinking of these questions, he came to the conclusion that the things attract each other, and he gave us the law of attraction, that earth is denser, millions of times denser than all the things, all the people on its surface, and that is why the earth attracts each and everything and each and every person on it towards it. It is because of this reason only, due to the gravity, due to the gravitation pull, the moon is there in the earth's orbit. So, this was the story of Sir Isaac Newton. Let us review again through the animation. Let us revise the chapter once again through the animation.
Sir Isaac Newton was a great thinker. He observed everything around him and studied the reasons why they happened. Nothing escaped his keen sense of observation. He knew so much about the laws of nature that no other person of his time understood the world as well as he did. Sir Newton never felt that he knew enough. He was always seeking new knowledge and more answers. One day, in autumn, he was sitting under an apple tree after dinner, observing and thinking as usual about the mysteries of the world. As he was drifting off in deep thought, a ripe apple fell from the tree and landed on his head. It brought him out of his thoughts. Sir Newton turned his attention to the apple. Apples had been falling off trees ever since apple trees were in existence, but no one ever wondered why they fall downwards. No one asked the reason or even gave it a thought until then. Only someone as observant and intelligent as Sir Newton would question something so common, and that is what he understood. Every object in the universe attracts every other object toward itself. The earth is many millions of times denser than an apple. So, the earth attracts the apple towards itself rather than the apple attracting the earth. The earth is also millions of times heavier than any other object near to or upon its surface. So, it attracts every such object towards itself. This is why things fall towards the earth. We call this force of attraction gravitation. Gravitation causes the apple to fall. It makes things have weight. It keeps all things in their proper place, and it also keeps the moon in the Earth's orbit. Sir Isaac Newton believed that for every answer there are more questions. Now that he has helped us understand the law of gravitation, maybe one day, when you are grown up, you can help the world understand something that they don't know. As long as you keep thinking, observing, learning, and asking questions, you can be as great a scientist as Sir Isaac Newton or even greater.
I hope children you have understood the chapter well. So let us solve the questions. First you have to choose the correct option. The first part is Sir Newton lived in dash, England, Canada or South Africa. Where did Sir Newton live? कहाँ रहते थे Sir Newton? Yes, he lived in England. So A part is correct. Second is only dash believe that they know everything. कौन जानते हैं, कौन ये मानते हैं कि हाँ उनको सब कुछ पता है? A businessmen, B inventors, 3 fools. हाँ जी बेटा, it is given in the chapter. कौन मानते हैं कि उनको सब कुछ पता है? Tick that option. Yes. The third part is Sir Newton was lying under an dash tree. Sir Newton कौन से ट्री के नीचे लेटे थे? मैंगो, एप्पल, कोकोनट. कौन से ट्री के नीचे लेटे थे? कौन सा फ्रूट आके उनके हेड पर गिरा था? Yes, you know the answer. So tick the correct option. The fourth one is dash caused the apple to fall. किसके कारण एक्चुअली एप्पल गिरा था? Is it gravitation, evaporation या friction? बेटा कौन किसका कारण गिरा था? Yes, it is a gravitation. So beta, you will try this exercise. Children, in question number 2, we are to write T for true and F for false statement. The first part is Sir Newton believed that for every answer there are more questions. Sir Newton ये मानते थे कि हर आंसर जो हम ढूंढते हैं उसके पीछे और बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस होते हैं. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. The second part is a ripe mango fell from the tree on Sir Isaac Newton's head. Beta, you very well know which fruit fell on his head. So find out whether this statement is true or false. The third is all the people on earth combined are denser than earth. अगर हम सब लोगों को जो अर्थ पर है उनको इकट्ठा कर लें, उनका कंबाइन कर लें, तो वो ज़्यादा डेंस है अर्थ से, यानी वो ज़्यादा हेवी अर्थ से. Is it true or false? No, it is not true. It is false. Earth is millions of times denser than all the things, all the people combined on the earth. Number 4. Sir Newton knew everything about the laws of nature. Sir Newton को सभी laws of nature का पता था. Again, this statement is false. Let us find out answer to the questions. The first one is, who was Sir Isaac Newton? हाँ जी बताइए बेटा, कौन थे Sir Isaac Newton? Yes, Sir Isaac Newton was a great thinker and a scientist. Second is, what shows Sir Newton was a great scientist? किसके कारण हमें पता चलता है कि सर न्यूटन एक ग्रेट साइंटिस्ट थे? He was a great scientist because he never stopped learning and exploring things. And he was always in a mood to find out more questions from the answers he get. Right? Question number 3 is, what were the first 2 reasons Sir Newton thought of for falling off the apple? बेटा क्या रीज़न से पहले जो सर न्यूटन के माइंड में आए, उन्होंने सोचा कि ये एप्पल क्यों गिरा? द फर्स्ट 2 रीजंस वर, ही थॉट दैट एप्पल माइट बी हेवी बिकॉज इट वॉज राइप सो इट फेल डाउन. एंड सेकेंड रीजन वॉज दैट इट माइट बी दैट द ब्रांच वॉज नॉट एबल टू होल्ड द एप्पल, कि ब्रांच शायद अब एप्पल को पकड़ नहीं पा रही थी, शायद इसलिए वो गिर गया. राइट नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 इज, Which objects are said to be heavier? कौन से objects heavy होते हैं, दूसरे से भारी कौन से होते हैं? The objects which are denser than other are considered to be heavier. जो ज़्यादा dense होते हैं वो उतने ही heavy होते हैं. Now question number 5. Why does earth pull people toward itself but not vice versa? Vice versa का मतलब क्या होता है? इसका opposite, कि अर्थ लोगों को अपनी तरफ क्यों खींचती है जबकि लोग अर्थ को अपनी तरफ नहीं खींचते. वाइस वर्सा का मतलब है लोग अर्थ को अपनी तरफ क्यों नहीं खींचते? बिकॉज अर्थ इज मिलियंस ऑफ टाइम्स डेंसर देन द पीपल एंड द थिंग्स ऑन द अर्थ. दैट इज वाई इट पुल्स द पीपल ऑन द अर्थ टूवर्ड्स इट. राइट. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 इज, we are to answer the following questions with reference to the context. It fell because it was ripe and its stem could no longer hold it to the branch. Who said it and to whom? किसने कहा और किससे कहा? बेटा who said this? Sir Isaac Newton said this to himself. खुद को कहा उन्होंने ये. Right? Children, uncountable nouns are those nouns which cannot be counted in number, and countables are those which can be counted in number. Let us see the underlined words are countable or uncountable. The first one is, the horse drank water from the river. Beta here water को हम count कर सकते हैं? No. So this is uncountable. Here you will write you. Now second is, my cousins will come during summer vacation. Here cousins को आप count कर सकते हैं? Yes, we can count our cousins. So here you will write C, right? And in this way you will try more. Children, today we are going to learn some new words starting with letter U. The first word is unique. UNIQE. Unique means the one of its own kind, यानी जो सबसे अलग है. The second one is ugly. UGLY. Ugly means जो सुंदर नहीं है. The third word is use. USE. यानी इस्तेमाल करना. The fourth word is umbrella. UMBRELLA. Umbrella यानी छतरी. The last word is united. UNITED. United means इकट्ठे रहना, एकता. That is called united. Children, you will write these words in your notebook. Children, your homework is that you will do exercises of lesson number 13 of reader and write vocabulary words in your English notebook. Children, bye for now, but keep learning and smiling always.